Let's welcome back to the show from House Oversight, Texas Congressman Brandon Gill. You're from a border state, Congressman. Thanks so much for joining us and being with us. What's your reaction when you heard all this? Let's show what the Homeland Security calls the worst of the worst they're catching. People convicted of crimes like murder, drug trafficking, and more. Let's show it. What do you think of all this?
You know, this is exactly what we knew would happen whenever Joe Biden opened up our borders and let everybody from anywhere across the globe come into our country illegally. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, just like President Trump has always says, and they're turning our country into a third world country. But you know what? They're exactly right. What Democrats need to do is to take a step back and think about what they've done to the country. Think about the state that the country was in whenever President Trump got into his second presidency. Think about how bad it was and work with us. They need to be willing to do that, to be willing to actually provide solutions. Instead, all we hear from Democrats is slanderous accusations that Republicans are somehow Nazis because we want to make America a safer home for our own people. It's disgusting, and that's what's, I think, driving in many ways so many of these violent riots where you see left-wing protesters going after ICE agents and after law enforcement.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second, because California Governor Gavin Newsom just signed a new law that bans all law enforcement officers from wearing masks in California, but rioters and protesters can still wear masks in California. There's no blanket statewide law in California that says you can't wear masks at all when you're at a protest or rioting. By the way, California has no authority to regulate federal ICE agents and their mask wearing. That's the Constitution Supremacy Clause. But what about this, kind of double standard here?
You know, it's some kind of weird, perverted political stunt that the governor of California is doing here. But what it really shows you, I think, is the reality that Democrats stand with thugs who are burning our cities to the ground while Republicans stand with law enforcement. It's really that simple. You've got to ask yourself, what kind of country do you want to live in? Do you want to live in a country where people are rioting and looting and burning businesses down and throwing rocks through your bedroom window at night? Or do you want to live in a country that identifies and really adheres to the rule of law? That's what Republicans are bringing here. That's what Democrats have been fighting against.
Congressman Gill, thank you for joining us again. It's great to have you back on.